Scarhoof, and welcome back to Spaghetti Western Multiplayer. Today we're joined by our esteemed co-host, Exterminator.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going? So I'm just rubber banding around the map here, so don't mind me.
Yeah, there's some lag issues.
Yeah, we're running the latest alpha version. Is it, 14.7, I think? And we're getting some weird rubber banding around. We actually moved the map back and forth between us, and yeah, we're just gonna have to live with it, I guess.
Yeah, it's I don't know if it's the version or it could be my internet. I've had other internet issues today, so hopefully it's not unbearable to watch from Scarhoof's side. I'm hosting, so I'm not really experiencing it.
Yep, he's just enjoying life in the fast lane.
Yeah. Not teleporting.
So yeah, I'm just gonna do something nice and safe around the base. Nothing dangerous.
Like trains.
You know, no crossing train tracks or anything else like that.
Yeah, yeah, trains are bad. I got hit by a train earlier when Scarhoof was hosting, and I was just running like 50 feet from the train track, and I started to run towards it, and all of a sudden the game teleported me right in front of the train onto the train track. So
yeah, and better yet, it was right into the cargo wagon of the train. Like, it's not like you got hit by the front of the train, you got hit by the middle of the train.
Yeah.
It was pretty epic.
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
Yeah, all right, so I am just getting some productivity modules set up down here. I think X and I are just going to kind of start pummeling through our research here to get towards the end of the rocket and stuff. So I'll just kind of, I can do that since, you know, I don't have to cross train tracks to keep doing research.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, and X is also working on, so a few episodes ago, I built this secondary red circuit factory, and this thing has been working great, and it's been kind of pummeling out stuff, but the problem is the rest of the base isn't kind of utilizing it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so X is rerouting it over here. As you can see, it's coming back across itself, you know, spaghettiing it. We're living up to our name here. So yeah, it's coming back around and feeding back into here. So in the long run, it's a good thing. We're finally doing better on oil, actually. Let me run up there and take a look at oil. In between episodes, I was doing a little bit of work on the oil. I put speed modules in all of the pump jacks down south in that new oil system that we set up.
Mm-hmm.
And we also had missed a couple spots for some reason.
Oh,
I don't know what. Yeah, we missed them, so I threw down some extra pump jacks. So we should have a lot of oil coming in now.
Yeah, it looks like our oil tanks are full. Petroleum is full, which is great.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's nice.
And you're standing in the train, by the way.
No, I actually hopped inside the cargo wagon. I was going to take a trip down there.
Oh, okay. I was like,
do we want to consider putting productivity modules into our oil refineries just so we eke out a little bit more oil? Or do you think it's going to be easier in the long run, at least for the rocket, to just go grab more of these massive oil things?
Yeah, we could do that. We're pretty good on power right now, so I think we can take out the efficiencies.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll work on that. I just wanted to come down here and check on the oil and see how things are going. And then I can run back and grab some of those productivity modules that should be getting made right now.
Right, because yeah, the solid fuel takes quite a bit of oil. And then the solid fuel and the rocket fuel, I meant, for the rocket.
Yeah. So we had a couple. I think like this group here wasn't even hooked up. Like this pipe to ground here wasn't here. So that line was filled up, and then these two weren't even here. So I threw those in. So they all have speed modules in. They're all under like 0.5 at this point. So I just threw speed module 1s into all of them.
All right, that works.
And if we get enough power, we could actually get up to speed module 3s, and the train just left. So great. Now we're gonna have to cross tracks.
Yeah, actually looking at our power graph, it looks like the oil pumps are actually the thing taking the most power out of our whole base right now.
Yeah.
But that's fine. We do have a lot of solar panels.
Yeah, we should probably get some of those down.
Yeah, I meant to do that like last episode, and I've been thinking about it. I kind of need to figure out like what layout to do though. I mean, I know some standard ones, but could just do that, I suppose.
Wow. Yeah, sorry for my viewers. I keep getting that server not responding every now and then. It's fun.
Yeah, this is not good.
No, it's not. All right, so I'm going to go throw some productivity modules up here. So did you read the Friday Facts, the most recent one today?
Yeah, I did.
With a Roomba and Stejo hosting like a, 150 or something crazy number of people?
It was ridiculous. I went into the game for a little bit last night.
Oh, did
Not
you?
something I would want to experience again. It's like it's fantastic that they did that and that the game actually didn't just die, but it actually had 400 people in it.
Wow.
So basically, what it was like, if you can picture this, so you couldn't see your map because it was covered by 400 player names. And then on top of that, you couldn't really see anything you were doing because your screen was covered by player names. On top of that, the game was like doing the catching up and connecting thing constantly because there were just people trying to connect always.
Oh, yeah.
So it took like...
So what? How did they get the word out on that? Was it just like an announcement on Reddit or something, or in Discord?
Well, they did one... Arumba did a smaller one on like Tuesday, and then he made a post on the Reddit after that announcing it, and then he was streaming, so like all his subscribers knew about it.
Yeah,
yeah, pretty crazy. And some of the devs were in there, which I think they mentioned in the Friday Facts.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty cool. Like I'm impressed that the game didn't just like totally crash and burn, but for that many players, I think it's just it's not that playable, honestly.
Yeah. The logistics of having that many player names. I did see the screenshot they put in the Friday Facts. That was a little nuts with all the player names everywhere.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we definitely want productivities in these. Now this is going to slow things down. You know the thing that's always weird about productivities? You get the same speed, the negative speed thing, no matter what productivity you are, what level of productivity module. So 1, 2, or 3, it's always minus 15 speed.
That's weird. Does it just make it cost more power than the higher level? I think.
Yeah, it draws more power and it makes more pollution, and obviously you get more productivity out of it. But like the speed, if you're having issues with like just producing fast enough, it's almost better to just wait until you hit 3s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, productivity 3s, than do 1s, because 1s will give you that minus 15 bonus, or you know, minus 15 percent speed.
Right. Yeah, that's interesting.
Really bizarre. All right, so rocket silo looks like we need. Let's go ahead and knock out speed module 2s.
All right, I'm trying to figure out. Do we have accumulators being made anywhere? I could have sworn I set them up. I think they might be up. Are they
up near the batteries, maybe?
Yeah, I'll go check because I mean we could, to be safe, throw down some solar stuff here. Yeah,
especially because I'm dumping in a bunch of productivity modules and all of our. Let me just take a look at power here. Yeah, production has definitely gone up significantly since you and I started playing. Earlier it was sitting around 20, and now we're at 36, 37. So we're definitely going to need some more power coming in at some point.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And wasn't the plan we were going to kind of go put our solar farm like right up against that wall on the east side? That way it's moderately protected, at least on one side.
Yeah, I do believe that was the plan.
Cool.
I cannot find. I could have absolutely sworn I set up accumulators, but maybe. Oh geez, I'm stuck. Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm not seeing. It would be somewhere along the battery line, right?
Yeah, I see the lasers, but
yeah, we've got lasers here, and I know we have our solar panels down south, but I'm not seeing the accumulators. You want me to set those up?
Sure. So.
Okay.
I don't know.
That'll give me something to do.
If you have like a
iron and batteries
solar accumulator layout that you like to use, or
not really. I mean, I just kind of come up with something. How many are we gonna need? We're not gonna need that many, are we?
Probably not. couple hundred,
Okay.
maybe.
All right, so we don't have batteries on the main bus, so I'm just going to kind of grab here and bring it over kind of to here.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just do it like right here. So I can just bring the batteries over like this. Nope, not there.
All right. So, I mean, like when you do your solar, do you follow the ratios at all?
Oh, you meant for like the solar build itself. Sorry, I thought you meant like the factory.
Oh, yeah, no, I meant the build.
I was like, I don't know if there's a special like accumulator factory there, X. You mean you don't do it this one special way?
Yeah.
No, I do kind of follow the ratios, but I actually in my tutorial let's play, I actually invented my own one. Because one thing that's always bothered me is there's no light in the center when you have your RoboPort there and it's completely surrounded by solar panels and accumulators. There's no light in the center, right?
Oh yeah, you do have a thing
And
about
so,
light.
Yeah, I do have to think about light. So I came up with a way of doing it so that there's 4 light bulbs in the center. So you lose out on 1 accumulator through the whole build, but you get your lights in the very center.
Well, that sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, I was pretty happy when I came up with it. All right, is 4 of these going to be too many? We only have 2. Actually, yeah, let's do 4 because I always find that solar panels build faster than accumulators for some reason.
Which is not possible, but
maybe it's just probably just oil supply is usually the issue.
True. So do we plan to use like RoboPorts to place these, or just do it by hand?
I'm totally fine with RoboPorts. That's usually what I do. But yeah, I can't talk tonight. It's not like we're going to be taking this to like a megabase size or anything. So if we want to just like do the standard the standard layout with the substation in the middle, and you just do the accumulators and the solar panels around that, that's probably going to be adequate for what we need.
Yeah, that's kind of the layout I was thinking as well.
Okay, yeah, let's just do it that way. That's going to be easier.
All right. Did we?
We don't need to go absolutely crazy with like perfect ratios or anything here. We just need to throw stuff down.
Yeah. I mean, that ship has sailed with the ratios thing already.
That's right. All right, so...
Did we ever make substations?
Probably not. What do we need for substations?
They're
I can
easy.
work on that too.
I can do that. Like for the last 10 minutes, I've just been running circles around the base, which probably not very entertaining.
Makes for great YouTube.
Yeah, it does. So I'm gonna actually work on something. I'll set them up. I'm not really sure. I'll set them up over here somewhere.
There. And then we need to get power over here. You know, I keep whispering to myself. I notice this when I listen back on these episodes. Like, because you're here and you'll talk and stuff like that, so I don't have to feel like all the dead air, you know?
Right.
So I find myself just like whispering to myself about like ratios or, like whatever I'm doing. And then I need to stop doing that. That's just, it's got to be driving my my viewers nuts that they can't hear what I'm saying.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Sorry, guys. I apologize. All right, so we have accumulators going.
Sweet.
And yeah, they're going. So I've got four accumulator builds over there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna set up the substations, and at that point, I mean, at least we'll have the stuff being made.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to
run around in efficiency whatever we can here.
Oh, right.
Try to keep the power at bay just a little bit.
That is a good idea.
Oh, the lag is real.
Oh, gee.
We do apologize, guys, but we really needed to record tonight.
Yeah, we didn't have that big a reserve left of episodes, so lag or not, gotta do it.
Yep, that's right. That's not too bad, actually. I'm getting a little bit of rubber banding, but as long as I'm not like doing too much, it's not too bad.
Right.
So I joined X's stream the other night. That was a lot of fun. It was the first time I'd ever joined one of your streams.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was good to have you there. You convinced me to make my engine build symmetrical, which I would have regretted if I didn't later. So
I kept egging him on. I'm like, move it over one block.
yeah, that was really fun. I don't know if you tuned in yet or you were still there at one point. It was like I was like sitting there just like sweating from like I was scared I was going to be like critiqued to hell because there was like Colonel Will, Madzuri, like Exedis and Demon Engineer in there. And it's like those are all the like
during that time.
All the those are like all the
crazy.
top like Factorio like gods, like Megabase perfect ratio efficiency people, and it's just like tear my base apart.
So did you get what I was saying? I had to leave unfortunately in the middle of the stream, but did you get what I was saying about moving things around?
You'll have to you mean for the
I'm gonna set up a little this is all temporary. This all falls under the 5-second rule, everyone.
Yeah. Really slow 5 seconds.
So that's right. So I'm trying to remember exactly how you had it. You had some. Oh, that's right. That's right. You had beacons, right? So let's. Can you move just slightly? There we go. So imagine that there's beacons in here. He had beacons in the center, and then he kind of had beacons like out here or something like. Or no, that's right. I convinced you to move the other module over slightly so you could put a beacon like right here, right? So you had a beacon there, and you had a beacon there. What I was saying is have all of your inputs here for all of your sides.
Okay.
And then what you could do is you could have all your outputs right here.
Right.
Like this, right? And then what that would allow you to do is have all of your oil on the outsides. And then you can move your beacon, because your beacon was like...
Well, because there was another one of these like next to it.
Yeah, there was another one exactly right next to it, right? So, but you moved yours over. Remember, you moved yours over by one block.
Right. To make
so if you move it over by one block, then you can have your oil run down the center here, and then have your oil run here, and then just obviously you would want to put like underground pipes and stuff, but you basically would have your oil run all the way around with underground pipes, and then you could have like everything's contained inside of this little block kind of a thing. Because the way X had it previously is, I think you had like your stuff coming out like this. It was kind of sticking out a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that. Yeah, so that's what I was trying to. It's always hard to explain over text or over a chat room exactly how to like place things exactly. And so I was like, no, do it like this, and then you can have everything inside.
Yeah, it's like trying to play like Battleship, like.
Yeah,
up and left one tile. So, but like, if we did it that way, like, where would the beacon? I don't think the beacon would have fit.
Oh, would the beacon not have fit?
With the pipes the way they were, I don't think this outside beacon would have fit and covered these.
I thought I didn't like plan it out myself, but I thought the beacon could actually fit here. Because you would have your pipe
right,
here,
and we would underground it. I would underground it.
And then you would underground it basically under the beacon, and then it would hit, because they were all basically module based, you could basically just kind of do this. And then this middle beacon here could be shared by the module underneath. I don't know. I like I said, I didn't actually put the whole thing out. I was almost considering logging into Spaghetti Western and just like having the whole thing here when you logged in, because like in my mind, it was like, oh, this would work out perfectly. But I don't know, something like that might be kind of cool. Would be interesting how it goes.
Yeah, I'll have to play around with that actually a little bit and see if I can get it to work, because I think that is a better design than what I had. So I'll have to see if I can get everything to fit, like the beacons and stuff.
Yeah, I don't normally go for like the ultra tiny builds, the super compact builds, but like, I don't know, there's something about that night, like everybody was like, oh, do this, do the ratios, and I'm like, wait a minute, you could just move this here and that there, and that would be so compact.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
Yeah, exactly.
All
so,
right.
And I think it would look better too, so, I mean, that's
yeah,
like...
because then you could tile as many as you needed to, right?
Right.
All right, we are having a plastic issue.
Okay, so... Is that due to an oil issue?
No, I think it's due to the fact that we slowed everything down by 15%.
Right. I wish we had beacons. We could have just speed beaconed.
Wow, that was weird. I placed thing down and I got like this, almost like I placed a whole bunch of factories down all at once. I think we can just barely squeeze in 2 more of these guys right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here.
2 more?
And that should, yeah, like right here.
Oh, yeah, I see.
It's going to be a little tricky.
Why?
We might have to route the coal.
Oh, right, it needs coal, doesn't it?
Down the front or something. We'll figure it out though. This is spaghetti western.
There's always a way.
To this stuff. Where there's a will, there's a way. Let's think about output first.
Not important.
Oh, okay. That's actually, yeah, this works because then we can do like this and this. That goes in, and then if we come out like this and this, we can go down.
That
over. Oh boy, this is going to be so bad.
Well, I had a much simpler solution, but this is spaghetti western, so...
So we need to go as complicated as possible?
Well, my solution was... Oh, I guess you...
Oh, no, go ahead.
My solution was just do that.
5-second go. Oh, well, I guess.
I guess. I'd rather just run belt everywhere. I mean, we can do the belt thing. Did you have a viable way to get it there via belt?
No, I was trying to figure that out when you were like, I've got a solution. I'm like, all right, fine.
We'll do it the somewhat easy way.
Fine.
Now, it's all on one side, although...
Yeah, I was just thinking what we could do, though, is we could fix it by having this all come to there. Nope.
You lost me.
There.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
There we go. Yeah, so the tops comes in on one side and this comes in on the other side.
Perfect.
All right, well, I think that does it for this episode.
Yep.
So thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time.
Alrighty, later, guys.
Bye-bye.